Dear viewers, welcome to our channel GVS Bank Academy. Today I am going to discuss about the memory-based record questions which are very useful for forthcoming promotion examinations. Shortly we are going to start promotion exam classes, online classes for exclusive batch for scale 3 to 4 and 4 to 5 very shortly. Now first question, these are the various banks exams record questions. First question, Tarapur Committee recommendations. Tarapur Committee appointed by RBI on 1997, they had given this is the roadmap for the implementation of capital account convertibility. Tarapur Committee 1997, this is the roadmap given by the Tarapur Committee for capital account convertibility. Already rupee is fully convertible for current account transactions. Now regarding capital account convertibility, they had given a roadmap. Still INR is fully convertible for current account transactions, partly convertible for capital account transactions. This is about this. Question number 2. RBI reviewed the priority sector advances of the commercial banks on quarterly basis. RBI reviewed the priority sector on quarterly basis. It is going to review the bank's achievement in priority sector. FATF, Financial Action Task Force, is an intergovernmental body headquartered at Paris. This is the head of the money laundering, international financial terrorism and money laundering transactions. This is the head of the organization FATF. It is an intergovernmental body across the globe. Intergovernmental body headquarters is situated at Paris. We are also member of the FATF compliance countries. NI Act, Negotiable Instrument Act, came into existence with effect from 9th December 1981. This question was also asked in this year beginning. NI Act came into existence with effect from 9th December 1881. Number of directors in a private company. Minimum 2 directors and maximum 15 directors. Beyond this, they have to take the permission from the shareholders. Same manner, in public limited company also, minimum 3, maximum 15. Beyond 15, shareholders approvals. And always directors are only individuals. Directors are going to appoint only individuals. This is about number of directors. For FCRA, Foreign Contribution Regulation Act, any company, any organization, any individual taking foreign contributions from other states, other countries, they have to open account after taking prior permission from Minister of Home Affairs. Any organization want to take foreign contributions under Foreign Contribution Regulation Act, prior permission or approval that organization has to be taken from MHA, Minister of Home Affairs. This question is very difficult question. Question number 7, SGL, Subsidiary General Ledger Account. SGL means Subsidiary General Ledger Account. Just like this is a securities, SLR securities, demat account with RBI. All banks are maintaining SLR securities demat account with RBI, that is called Subsidiary General Ledger Account. All banks SLR securities are going to be parked in this account. We can say SGL account is an investments, banks SLR investment account with RBI. Can be viewed by the bank through eKuber. RBI software is eKuber. So by using this eKuber online, banks can view verify the subsidiary SGL account, outstanding SLR securities with the RBI SGL account. This is eKuber. RBI software. For establishment of ARCs, asset reconstruction companies, what is the minimum net owned funds of ARCs? 100 crores with effect from 28/4/2017, 100 crores. Now what is there? For establishment starting of the ARC, what is the main duty of ARC, main function? Purchase of NPA from the banks. That is the main. So for establishment for starting of ARC, minimum net worth of the ARC is 100 crores. These are the new RBI. Banks shall make 100% provision. Banks shall make 100% provision in respect of all unreconciled debit entries in the nostro account. Banks shall make 100% provision in respect of all unreconciled debit entries in the nostro accounts, which are outstanding for more than 2 years. In any debit entry outstanding for more than 2 years in the nostro account, bank has to made provision bank shall, it is must, bank shall make provision of 100%. What is meant by nostro account? Suppose our Indian banks, our banks are maintaining foreign currency account with abroad branches, that is called a nostro account. So it is very painful for the banks for maintaining. So they have to take steps for reconciliation of entries. Interbranch account. Interbranch bank, their interbranch accounts, provisioning for net debit balances. Net debit balance. The net debit under all the categories of interbranch. Net debit, all categories of interbranch account shall be aggregated, shall be totaled, and a provision equivalent to 100% of the aggregate net debit entries unreconciled for more than 6 months. So, all debit balances interbranch account unreconciled for more than 6 months, bank they have to make shall be aggregated, shall be provided 100%. This is also very painful for the banks. Otherwise, they have to tally, reconcile the entries. Both are this. Restructuring of accounts cannot be done. What type of accounts are eligible for restructuring? What type of accounts are not eligible for restructuring? Question is, what type of advances are not eligible for restructuring? Loss assets are not eligible. But what assets are eligible? What advances are eligible for restructuring? Standard advances, substandard advances, and doubtful advances are eligible. But loss assets are not eligible for restructuring. All banks having currency sets should ensure conducting of fire audits once in 2 years by the official from the district fire department. Once in 2 years, all currency sets they have to conduct fire audits from the official from the district fire department. You have to utilize the services that. Known holiday means holiday declared at least before 3 working days before the date. From the date of the holiday, at least 3 days before it is declared, that is known holiday. Otherwise, it cannot be treated as known holiday, unknown holiday, not known holiday. Risk weight for NBFC core investment companies. Core investment company is also part of NBFCs. Risk weights for assets for core investment companies 100%. What is meant by core investment company? This is an NBFC. The core investment company's main duty, main objective, main function is investment in shares, debentures, bonds, other debt instruments issued by their group companies. They can, out of their net own funds, 90% of their, not less than 90%, they have to invest in shares, debentures, bonds, debt papers of the group companies. What is the risk weight for core investment companies? 100%. This is about core investment companies. Question number 15. Revaluation reserves of the bank as on 30th September 2021. Revaluation reserves and fixed assets revaluation reserves of the bank as on 30 September 2021 is 10,000 crores. 10,000 crores. From this 10,000 crores, how much amount bank can take as part of CET1, Common Equity Tier 1 capital, as on 30th September 2000. As on 30th September, out of this revaluation, how much they can include in Tier 1 capital? So 45% we can include. 10,000 crores into 45, 4,500 crores you can include. So means you are taking a discount of 55. 10,000 crores minus 5,500, 4,500 crores, or straight away also we can take 45%, that is 4,500 crores. Question number 16, this is important. Risk weight on the NPA purchased from other banks. For example, asset reconstruction companies are purchasing NPA from other banks. In their books, what is the risk weight for ARCs for capital purpose? 100%. 100%. This is the latest February 2021 RBI circular. Already in IOB 4 to 5 this question was asked. Risk weight on the exposure to foreign sovereigns, foreign governments. Risk weight on the exposure to foreign sovereigns, foreign governments, or their central banks. If our banks are having any exposure to foreign governments or foreign central banks, risk weight is zero risk. Risk weight is zero risk. This is very, very important. This is the latest guidelines of RBI. Already started in the exams, this question. Notice money deposit. This is part of money market instrument. Notice money means borrowing or lending 2 to 14 days. Either borrowing or banks borrowing or lending for 2 to 14 days. Notice money deposit 2 to 14 days term deposit. But at the time of withdrawal of the deposit, on giving, at least the bank has to give at least one complete banking days notice. For withdrawal of this notice money deposit from the bank where the deposit is there, for that bank, the investee bank has to give one complete banking days notice is required for withdrawal of this notice money deposit. Notice money deposit is part of money market. Period is 2 to 14 days term deposit. Forex translation reserves or foreign translation reserves are taken at a discount of 25%, and the foreign translation reserves or forex translation reserves are part of Tier 1 capital. The outstanding amount, whatever the outstanding amount in bank's books, foreign translation reserves at a discount of 25 means remaining 75% value we can take as part of Tier 1 capital. What is meant by foreign translation reserve or forex translation reserve means when a bank is having branches abroad. For the consolidation of the balance sheet on 31st March, all the foreign branches balance sheet they are converting into INR on 31st evening. Every year 31st March evening. So again they are converting back to their respective countries on 1st April 2000. 1st April. So because of this transaction, 31st converting to INR and again 1st April again converting back to respective foreign currencies. Any forex related profit is there, that is called foreign exchange, forex or foreign translation reserves. SBI foreign translation reserves are there. If a bank is having forex translation in the bank books, out of that amount we can take discount 25%. Remaining 75% value we can add to part of Tier 1 capital. Implementation of Net Stable Funding Ratio by Indian banks. The deadline for implementation of Net Stable Funding Ratio. This is also one type of liquidity standard introduced under Basel III. Net Stable Funding Ratio by Indian banks. 1st October 2021. As for RBI guidelines, latest guidelines, implementation of Net Stable Funding Ratio by Indian banks with effect from 1st October 2021. Already commenced, and the requirement of Net Stable Funding Ratio for Indian banks must be equal to at least 100% of on ongoing basis. This liquidity funds, the bank has to maintain at least 100% of the outflow of the period. And this net stable funding ratio talks about the 1 year horizon. Net stable funding ratio talks taken into consideration of 1 year, whereas liquidity coverage ratio, it can take the origin of 1 to 30 days. Liquidity coverage ratio 1 to 30 days. Net stable funding ratio, it can take the time horizon of 30 days to 1 year horizon it will take. How much bank has to maintain during this 1 year horizon time period? Whatever the net funds outflows are there, that equivalent to 100% of the liquid assets the bank has to maintain ongoing basis. Dear viewers, these are the 20 questions I am uploading today. These are very, very useful for bank promotional exams and other exams also. And we are continuously uploading the material continuously for promotions, JAB and CAB. If our material is valuable to your examinations, please subscribe to our channel, GVS Bank Academy. Thank you very much for supporting our YouTube channel. Thank you very much for all.